What's up, guys? It's David Palmer, the Leo King. This is my show, Uncut Astrology, and I have a couple things to say before we go into this Uncut. Normal and crazy. Can you be normal, or do you have to be crazy? Do you have to pick a side? What is normal? What is crazy? What is real? What is not real? These are going to be the things that come up in our life as we have extreme things and extreme decisions to make right now with Saturn and Scorpio. But do you have to really pick a side, or can you sit on top of the fence and be crazy and normal? Or do you have to pick one or the other? These are things we're going to start to ponder in the next couple weeks, but I got a lot in this Uncut. Hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you inside. What is going on? It's David Palmer, the Leo King, and this is my show, Uncut Astrology, where I take off the mask and I go deep into the astrology for the week of August 13th through the 19th of 2015. Hope everybody's doing wonderful. We are in massive shift points, new chapters in all of our lives. I always see Jupiter as the storybook. Really, Jupiter is the storybook, right? He likes to tell big stories. He's the old guru. It is also the adventure planet, has now moved into Virgo. And what's so powerful about this week is a new moon in Leo with Venus retrograde and Uranus playing their song together. But let's talk about Jupiter moving into Virgo first, because that's a big deal. Jupiter moves into a new sign once every, year. So it takes 12 years for it to come back into a sign. And yes, it's been technically about 11 since it left in 2004. But the truth is Jupiter came into Virgo in 2003. And so it's been a long time since we've had Jupiter change signs. It's been a long time since we've had Jupiter come into Virgo alone. And Virgo is where we get our life together. It is where we, of course, have to stay healthy. But more importantly, it is our reality. It is our day-to-day activities. It is our routine. It is our rhythm. It is literally the pulse. It is a physical sign. It is a mutable earth sign. So this is like the mud that moves, that turns into things. And so in our lives, we are kind of silly puttying a lot right now. And a lot because I think that there's so much fire, there's so much Leo right now, there's this Venus retrograde, there's this new moon happening in Leo, trine Uranus. There's these big breakthroughs that we want to have in our happiness, in our heart, huge dreams. And here it is, Jupiter and Virgo to help it move into that space, become reality. It is also a weird week because Mercury is in Virgo opposing Neptune. And so yes, we're figuring things out, but there could still be confusion. There could be having to tap into your intuition, getting a lot of facts brought up to you, but going like, does this resonate with my soul? So there's gonna be a lot as we step into dreams. Does this resonate with you? What can you make changes in your life to make it resonate with you more? This is a week about making yourself resonate with your heart more. Venus retrograde conjunct the sun is a huge moment. It is a huge seeding moment. It is a moment where we truly know deep inside, or we have a big realization of what we want in our life, what we desire, what we're going to manifest in relationships. And this is in Leo. This is in our self-love. This is reseeding what we love about ourselves, what we are as a person. We are changing very rapidly. We have gone through a lot of things. Saturn's at the end of Scorpio. Deep inner world stuff, deep stuff to clear. But what really gets me about all this is that Uranus, this freedom moment, trining over to this new moon and a Venus retrograde. This is a time of true feeling like we are ready to break through in our life. This is a breakthrough week. This is a week where we have new territory to kind of explore, and we are writing the new story in our lives. I think that this is really interesting about a new story in our life because Jupiter tells the story. And Jupiter in Virgo has to look at things much smaller. The story has to get more specific now. It can't be all these things, all these perceptions. And Neptune, which is going to oppose Jupiter in the coming weeks, it's very weird because we have all this confusion and self-doubt, and sometimes it's self-worry or feeling like we can't develop what we want. But Jupiter in Virgo is here to show that we can if we put our butts into gear, we get motivated, we move things forward, and there's no better time to be motivated than now with Mars in Leo, with no real hard aspects. Like, this is a time where we're all getting up our butts, we're getting motivated to make our shit comes straight. This is a week where shit comes straight. We are setting our fire inside. This is all this Leo. A Venus and Sun conjunction. These are powerful relationship transits. Which direction do you take in a relationship? A lot of people coming in, past relationships, new relationships. This is where we're sorting it all out. This is where we're becoming clear. And Venus and Leo, man, and it's got to be the queen or the king or the highest, royal court in your life, or it's off with your head, And that's that Saturn in Scorpio, that even though there's all these dreams and that there's all this, this want for more and love and happiness in your life, you've got to make extreme hard choices and decisions for learning to, the final test here is, can you find deep passion? Can you make deep commitments? Can you devour what you want and erase what you don't? Or are you trying to hang in between spaces, North Node Libra, South Node Aries? Are you afraid of really just doing what you need to do? Are you the kid that is in Jurassic Park that's holding onto the fence and it's like, jump, the electricity's about to come on. You're like, no, I'm going to sit in between worlds and kind of just not do anything. Zap. Uranus is going to zap the crap out of us this week with this new moon. That happens right before the weekend with a Sun-Venus conjunction, and then of course Venus trine Uranus. So this is going to be where maybe look at people differently, look at your situations differently, and look at who you are as maybe this is a new version of you that you've never been before. You've always maybe wanted to be a certain way, but in order for you to get these dreams true, you're having to maybe take a road that you've never taken before. You're going to have to become an identity that maybe you're not truly comfortable with yet, or used to, or afraid to be, even though you know you can do it. You got to face that now. And so, other than that though, great week, magical week. I think that we felt a lot of the magic happen, and here's the magic continuing. And Jupiter in Virgo is here to heal us if we're willing to heal ourselves and do the work. If we're willing to take the physical steps in our life to make changes into your schedule and your reality, into your health. And more importantly, this is going to face worry very intensely. And that's difficult when the sun's in Leo. Because we need to love it so much, we need to know we want it so bad, so we don't worry. This is also a time where intimacy tests are at maximum capacity regarding relationships because of a Venus retrograde conjunct the Sun, new moon, trine Uranus, with a Saturn in Scorpio finishing at the end of a sign, with a North Node at the the first degrees of Libra. This is the most ultimate relationship tests we will have in a long time, folks, for this next 2 weeks. So, especially this week, how are you going to handle the new you, the new relationships that you're forming, whether you're in current ones, the new way that you go about them, or new ones that come in? There's a whole new you, there's a whole new reality, there's a whole new day-to-day life, there's a whole new you, and there's a lot of doubts and fears to face, of course, mentally, if you're not willing to let go and see that the universe and the signs have been guiding you here. This is a week with Mercury opposed Neptune to follow the signs and do something about it. Check out my app. It's on my website, leoking.looksack.com, if you want to get the premium website and get my daily videos. If you want to get this every day, it's pretty awesome. And of course, I'm doing a sale on all my readings and all my products on my webpage at inclusiveastrology.com. You can type in the discount code Leo Season. I'm doing that through next week. So if you want to get a reading with me, if you want to get something with me, any of my products, any of my videos, get it there. The August pay-per-view video did not get saved because YouTube had a copyright violation, so I can't put it out there. I can't sell it. I can't even download it myself. Can't even try and rip it. It got totally screwed. It was a really good August horoscope too. There was a lot of people in there. There was a couple hundred people in there, and those couple hundred people that got that horoscope, you're lucky you got it. Next month will be much better. And Thursday, spiritualdancemusic.com. I'm doing my live show where I DJ. We do the astrology, we do the tarot, and we do it all in a house music mix, and we are channeling the stars from the highest place. We're going to talk to the universe. We're going to talk to God. We're going to see what happens through the music and through hanging out, and it's live chat, and it's a free show. spiritualdancemusic.com, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. That's 5 p.m. West Coast, 8 p.m. East Coast on Thursday. So I'd love to see you guys there for that. Other than that, I am sending you guys all my love and light, all my best. I love you from the bottom of my heart. I'm sending you all my prayers. I pray to God and I pray to the universe that you have the best week ever, and I just bring nothing but love and light and happiness into your field. And I protect myself from all the grossness too. Anyway, the last thing I want to say is Jupiter in Virgo kind of reminds me of the rabbit in Alice in Wonderland going, I'm late, I'm late, I'm late. Because now we got that Virgo, we need to get this done, we need to do this. And Jupiter is now putting all of its massive energy into very small specific projects, places, and corners. And with a Venus retrograde, these are big projects happening. This is big money exchanges. This is big change in the value systems and the persona of who you are. The new you is coming out right now. Be excited for it. Don't be afraid. It's all about you now. Love you from the bottom of my heart, and I will see you next week on Uncut.